everyone. Welcome back to Paper Made Me Do It. In this video, I am going to be doing a little update and flip through of my bullet journal for July 2020. I'm in an Archer and Olive B6 dot grid notebook that's being housed in a Giglio B6 Appunto in brown Croco matte. Some of you had mentioned previously that it would be nice to see the process of sketching out my title page. So for the month of July, I actually took 2 pages to do a little double spread intro title section. And I'm just showing here the kind of background sketch that I did with a Staedtler mechanical pencil. All of the stickers that I've used throughout the entire month of July came from a Stickii Club subscription kit, and so they all coordinate with kind of a mermaid sea type theme. So in addition to those Stickii Club stickers, I primarily used Prismacolor fine liners, Copic multi-liner fine liners, and I chose 2 colors of zebra mild liner brush pens to use throughout the month. One is kind of a corally color and the other is a blue that coordinate with that mermaid sticker, and then just kind of that sea ocean theme. So I'm going to set the rest of this first section to music. And if you're interested, you can follow along at how this sketch developed. And then I'll be picking up soon to talk you through a quick update and flip through throughout the month of July. So I will see you soon. Okay, so now for a quick flip of the month of July so far. This is how the title pages turned out. And then I went right into the July monthly log. This is a B6 size, so skipping one blank line between each date. I really like the way that keeps the month from being crowded. Of course, you can see I've had very few appointments to schedule this month, so that has helped as well. I just highlighted the weekends with the 2 highlighters I'm using throughout this theme just to kind of set those off at a glance. And then I did go ahead and do another block calendar for the month of July, primarily just because I do like the way it looks. I'm not using it for anything other than tracking the weather when I remember to and when I water the plants. Not sure if I'm going to keep doing this every month or not, but I do like the way it looks. It's just not serving a huge function at this point. I did a double spread for monthly tasks. Used another one of those Stickii Club Mermaid stickers for decoration. And I do like the way this looks with a fine liner border around the edges. Now, instead of doing a weekly page or a weekly habit tracker, I did set up my morning, afternoon, and nighttime routines that I'm trying to improve on and do a tracker for the full month. So I just basically used a horizontal version of how you do the vertical monthly log and just use the first letter of each day of the week above the corresponding date of the month. And then I just made dots, and as these things get accomplished, I'm Xing them off. Zone 1 was the first week of July. This is the Fly Lady cleaning system that I'm trying to use to stay on top of my housework. And you can see I was not as motivated this month as I was in June. I'm going directly into my dailies here. Did no weekly spreads so far throughout the month of July. This was the following week, Zone 2 for Fly Lady, and more dailies. Dailies continued, just doing them in real time and taking as much space as I need. So some days take quite a bit, other days not so much. The next week was in Zone 3. Still not as motivated as I was in June, but I'm going to try to keep this up because I do feel like progress over perfection. More dailies. And this week that we're currently in, I'm filming this on Tuesday, July 21st. This is the current week for Zone 4 for my Fly Lady system. And continued dailies, and so this is the day that we're in right now. If there is something that's a priority, I haven't used this very often, but I did use the little asterisk to indicate a priority by this task for today. And then so far, I started this book in June and I'm continuing it in July and really enjoying it, but so far I've been just trying to figure out the actual planning process and what works best for me in that regard. So I have not yet done a lot of collections in this book, which can be a big part of bullet journaling. So I did decide yesterday to add my first collection, and I just called it the Maybe Baby list. I started to call it a wish list, but these are items that I'm thinking about buying, so it's not necessarily a traditional wish list because I'm just rolling around in my mind whether or not I would actually use these items enough to justify the purchase. So it's more like a considering buying list. But I had made notes of this in my phone in the notes section, so I just transferred those items to this Maybe Baby list, and I can continue to add to it. And since I really like the way that double spread looked with the fine liner border, I went ahead and did a fine liner border on this one page. This is another Mermaid sticker from Stickii Club. And then my dailies after today will just continue here. So I made sure to include that collection in the index. Still using my future log to schedule out further appointments later in the year. And for my index, you can see I finished up the month of June. It went from pages 1 to 23. I am keeping up with my Fly Lady Zone pages, and so I've already been through a full month, and now we're back at zone 4. So instead of rewriting these over and over and taking up space, you can see the first zone 4 that took place in June was on page 18. So the zone 4 sheet that I'm in this week in July, I just put a comma, and it is on page 41 because there are 5 zones that just continually repeat. So that way I'll have room to list several page numbers here for several months for these cleaning zones without taking up a lot of space in my index. The month of July starts on page 24, and then I added that Maybe Baby list on page 43. So my plan for the upcoming week or 2 is to just finish out the month of July in the same process, using my dailies, alternating with my cleaning schedule, just referring back to my habit tracker and task list here. And I do want to start adding more collections in this book because I have plenty of room. And another thing that I plan to do very soon, if not tonight, within the next couple days, is do some more testing here in the back of the book. I had done this double spread whenever I first started this new book, and I've added, just kind of been working backwards, I've added a bit to it already. I got some new Copic multi-liners, which I'm using in this book consistently, and these were some Chalkola watercolor brush pens that I recently tested for a video. So I'm going to flip back to a blank page and very soon do some swatches for the Archer and Olive acrylograph pens, markers, whatever you want to call them. I did order some of them whenever they were first released on pre-order, and I just received them yesterday, so I'm excited to give those a try. I'll swatch them back here for you, and I may try to post a picture of that on my Instagram when I'm completed. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, please check that account out. It's at papermademedoitig, all one word. And I will also say, before I sign off, that I've recently started posting my referral link in the comments, or in the description section rather, on some recent YouTube videos that I've posted. And several of y'all have been ordering from my referral link. So I just wanted to say thank y'all for that, and I do plan to pay that forward. I had accumulated quite a few rewards from your purchases, so I placed multiple orders yesterday, and I'm really excited because what I'm planning to do is compile a very nice giveaway, and I'll be doing that soon. I'm thinking that that would be a fun way to celebrate 2,000 subscribers here on this channel. So thank you again for using that link, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Share my videos or my channel with any of your planner, journaler friends, anyone who loves pen and paper. And if y'all could help me hit that 2K milestone pretty quick, hopefully by then I'll have a very generous giveaway that will include quite a few Archer and Olive products, so I can pay that forward. So that is it for this July update and flip through. If y'all have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll get back to you. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.